And there's the bell. Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch.
So damaging. There's been a lot of buzz in the locker room area today in anticipation of this episode of Superstars. Tell us your thoughts about Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho grew up in Winnipeg, Canada, but was actually born in the United States in New York. His father was a member of the New York Rangers NHL hockey team. Jericho grew up idolizing WWE greats Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shawn Michaels and patterned himself after them once he decided to train with the Hearts in Calgary for a career in sports entertainment.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Oh, man, look at his face. The pain has to be crippling.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. He got him.
Oh, man, that shot rocked Chris Jericho.
Cole, I got to tell you, I'm amazed that Y2J can even stand after what he's endured in this match. Michael, you spoke before about Y2J's father and that he played for a few different NHL teams. Jericho has actually put on the Rangers jersey himself and played in the Rangers annual celebrity charity game, which is held every year in Madison Square Garden, a place Jericho knows very well from our WWE event schedule.
And that's a shot that could drop a Grizzly.
There's the gut-wrench suplex. Never saw it coming.
Yeah, he may not be seeing anything for a few minutes.
The crowd on hand tonight clearly fired up for this match here on Superstars. Jericho's personal life is fascinating. When Y2J is not winning championships in WWE, as he likes to say, he's the lead singer of his heavy metal band Fozzy. Jericho's love of performing also extends to Hollywood and comedy, where he's an alumni of the famous improv group known as the Groundling. Uh-oh, the People's Elbow!
That should do it!
Look out! Look out!
Oh, this may very well end it.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
So damaging. The WWE audience is no stranger to the stylings of Chris Jericho. They know
Dangerous submission hold here.
How much punishment can he absorb?
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Uh-oh. Using all his power to drive him to the mat. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
When this guy's on, look out. two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
That's a move that'll knock you out cold. And he gets leveled. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here? I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Hey, he's going for it again.
Uh-oh, the people's elbow.
That should do it.
He sees it. Watch it.
There's no recovery from that. And here we see it from this angle.
Oh my gosh, looks even worse from here. Hey, this may very well be it. 2, 3.
With Chris Jericho, your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup.
Here's your winner, Youngblood Owen Wolf.
Big win over some very tough competition.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel...
The ref's calling for the match to start, and here we...
Oh, no!
The referee's been turned inside out with a huge clothesline.
Well, I think it was an accident, but man, did that look painful. He's absolutely relentless here.
What do you think about John Cena? Okay, King, we have two faces of their generations, two icons in their prime. John Cena and The Rock, both who have a history of respect and hard-fought matches against each other that has formed one of the most notable rivalries in WWE.
You can say that again, Cole. These two men met at WrestleMania 28 in one of the most memorable matches of all time. No one ever thought that they'd see John Cena versus The Rock. It was unbelievable.
Look, the title's not on the line, but the champ can't afford to look past this one. If he does, he could lose momentum or even worse, get an injury.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole. Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. You know, another thing when you think about this rivalry, it doesn't stop with John Cena and The Rock's careers in the WWE. Both these superstars work in the movie industry as well and have made quite a name for themselves right there.
You must pay extra close attention. Cena's in trouble now. WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
Not today. Too fast.
There it is. Well done. We're looking at complete domination here. Well, King, you're right about that. When you watch these two guys, one thing that is certain is that very seldom have we witnessed a rivalry of this stature, which will live as long as these two men meet in the ring. Every time they meet, there's fireworks. This match, like all the other times these men have met, will go down in history as one of the greats of all time.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Are we going to see it, Cole? I think so.
The rock bottom. This one's in the books.
That was electrifying.
He's setting it up.
This may settle the score right here.
Pedigree! Pedigree!
Wow, that was brutal. There it is, the finisher. This could all be over right now. You know, Michael, I've battled some powerhouses during my years in the ring, and I know John Cena well. Something an opponent has to do, without a doubt, is stay away from his power. Cena has unbelievable strength. I mean, John's quickness gives him the ability to string moves together, and just like that, you have no...
John Cena is taking charge of this match. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Vintage Cena. He's setting it up.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
King, you touched on something before that I'd like to expand on.
Well, go ahead.
An opponent of John Cena's cannot, and I repeat, cannot fall victim to his repertoire of power moves. Before you know it, you'll be in the attitude adjustment, and the match will be over.
Now look, if a superstar wants to have a real chance at beating Cena, they'll need to try and keep a certain amount of distance from him during the match, because Cena's combination of strength and quickness has proven to be too much for most of his opponents. It's one of the reasons he's the franchise. Hey, he's going for it again.
Now that is just dangerous.
No kidding. Oh!
The Anaconda Vice. This one is over.
Anaconda Vice. Ow, that hurts. Really going to work here. Just wrenching that.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life.
Look, he's still going. How? How is this possible?
Look at this damage being delivered to the back.
When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power. Boy, did he get dropped or what?
Staying on the attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history. We're looking at complete dominance.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
tries to cover.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
John Cena refusing to stay down. Oh, mama!
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
He's focusing on the face now. Action like this has become synonymous with SmackDown over the years. Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime
And leave you some change.
A thunderous spine buster.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Incredible counter.
That'll rearrange your spine. Another great SmackDown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight. Even more damage to the face.
And that face looked like it had been damaged enough already. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
We're looking at complete domination here.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Uh-oh, big move coming. There may be no fighting out of this.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? What a huge win.
That match was incredible. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. Now let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Here's your winner, Youngblood Owen Wolf.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is
There's the bell, and here we go. We're all along for the ride on this one, but make no mistake about it, we're going to have a winner. Ryback turns the tide.
Well, that's one way of getting out of trouble. Oh, my gosh!
And looking at Ryback, what's the story for him right now?
A good opportunity for the champ to try out some new things here. What's the worst that can happen? A loss? Who cares? It's not like the title's on the line.
I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now.
Yeah, when he wakes up in the morning, the only thing on his body that's not going to hurt is his pajamas.
Drops the knee with a vengeance.
Oh, man. He came down hard with that.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Holding out right to the face. You know, something that many people don't know about Ryback away from the ring is that his time in the gym is what he considers to be his most private time. It doesn't take a genius to see Ryback spends a lot of time dedicated to physical wellness. But Ryback also uses the gym as a form of nice submission hold here, controlling the body.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain. King, you brought up Ryback in his time in the gym. Ryback uses that time to reflect on what is going on in WWE as well as outside the company. The discipline it takes to build a physique like Ryback's requires years and years of dedication and sacrifice.
Yeah, and I think Ryback's dedication and thinking in the gym gives us a little more insight into who he really is. The human wrecking ball might be more cerebral in his approach to this business than people realize and give him credit for. What a clothesline!
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Oh, man, that came out of left field.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath. 8. Now back to the ring. We're looking at complete domination here. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Oh my, look at this.
It's just a matter of time now.
This guy's just getting worn out. Something to keep in mind when you're in the ring with Ryback is to never turn your back on him for an instant, because his moves have such power and such force behind them. All it takes is one strike from the human wrecking ball to lay you flat on your back. 3. Look at him unloading with the Dez press.
There's been a lot of buzz in the locker room area today in anticipation of this episode of Superstars.
6, 7.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention.
And that scenario King was describing with Ryback is all too familiar. An opponent thinks he has the upper hand of the big guy, and then suddenly, bang, out comes the meat hook, and Ryback is standing over a limp body.
That's exactly right, Michael. Big Hungry executes those killer clotheslines with as much might as anybody in the business. It only takes one to knock his foe into tomorrow.
We know what's coming here. The pedigree. This one is in the books.
Pedigree to perfection.
Nicely done.
Well, we're on the move here.
10. Okay, ring the bell.
With all that buildup, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
You want to talk about crowd pleasing?
Here's your winner, Youngblood.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
This match has got the hair on the back of my neck standing up, Michael. This is going to be great.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Well, pardon the pun, Cole, but Jey Uso certainly made a splash when he debuted in WWE alongside his brother Jimmy and Tamina Snuka in 2010. The Usos have developed into one of WWE's top tag teams, and they made history on the March 3rd, 2014 episode of Raw when they won the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Why don't you tell us your thoughts on Jey Uso?
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Doing a great job of avoiding any serious offense. That'll go a long way as this one progresses.
Oh, without a doubt, Cole. If you poll the locker room and ask WWE superstars who is an opponent they do not want to face, it's Jey Uso. He's made a huge impact since his debut and looks to be moving in the right direction.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. He's simply reminding him that he's here. Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one. Jimmy Uso pays homage to his ancestors and electrifies the crowd all at the same time. When Uso takes flight from the top rope and crushes his opponent with the splash, you can just ring the bell because it's over.
That was an impressive suplex. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. Cole, what's he got in mind? Looks like somebody wants back in this match. He makes the tag.
We're seeing an all-out assault on the back.
Not today, too fast.
We've certainly seen many of the Samoan warriors of sports entertainment in that ring. And Michael, you're right on target. Of all the magical leaps we've seen from the top rope, no one flies like Jimmy Uso.
The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years. Oh, wow. King, I think it's safe to say that Cody Rhodes has lost his mind. Have you ever come across anybody as odd as Stardust?
Yeah, of all the things he's ever lost, he misses his mind the most. I don't think, Cole, that I have ever seen anybody like Cody Rhodes. And of all the time we thought Goldust was the bizarre one, well, I guess it just run.
That can't be enough, can it?
I don't think so.
It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Yeah, the fight is on for dominance.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
What an attack. Take it from me, there's never a good place or a good time to get hit. WWE's not like other sports where you call a timeout after a major hit. The match goes on.
You know, you have to wonder what Dusty Rhodes thinks of his son just tossing the Rhodes name aside in favor of Stardust. Oh, there's some good contact there by Jimmy Uso.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
Jimmy Uso is on a roll right now, gaining lots of ground. Ah, poor Dusty. He spent decades making the Rhodes name legendary, and here's Cody making a complete mockery of it. Oh, looking to make a statement here.
Stardust scores with a tremendous move. Makes the cover. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Finding a groove here. Stay down. Stay down. We know what this is.
Oh, incredible move by Stardust. Can he score the pin?
1, 2, 3.
I can't believe what we saw in that match. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match.
Here are your winners, Youngblood, Owen, Wolf.
Here we go. The match is underway.
Oh, watch it.
The referee is out, and these two are turning this match into a brawl. This match has quickly spiraled into chaos after that accident. Without the referee, anything could go.
Yeah, that shove looked intentional to me, Michael. I think this is exactly what they wanted to happen.
Clearly on a mission here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
That'll give you a headache.
Well, we're on the move here.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
John Cena has seen this rodeo before. Even though no title is on the line, he's a champion, and I expect him to perform like one.
Adding insult to potential injury there.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
The chest cavity can only withstand so much abuse before it collapses.
I hope we don't see that here.
That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. You go down.
Oh, that slam was vicious.
Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
The crowd on hand tonight. PTO! PTO!
Page tap out.
after a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
This guy's just too strong.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Are we going to see it, Cole?
I think so.
Grief.
Makes the cover.
1, 2.
It doesn't get much more exciting than the action we're seeing here tonight on Superstars.
Whoa! Don't get up.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
And this has got to be it.
Yeah, maybe.
2.
That hand had a lot of force behind it.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring.
You have to wonder just how widespread the back pain is. We'll find out soon enough.
No kidding. This is bad.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
That strike hit a spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Sent reeling with the knee drop.
Man, those knee drops, they will do you in.
John Cena, of course, is made of flesh and blood, like you or me. He can be hurt. He can be defeated.
Well, he may be made of flesh and blood, but he's completely unlike you and me, Michael. There's unquestionably something special about John Cena.
We're looking at complete domination here.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
We've seen this before. Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad. This match may end right here.
Pedigree! Pedigree!
Wow, that was brutal.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Think he's got him.
3.
What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
We got a couple of highlights.
Oh,
here.
there were some.
We may be looking at the match.
Here's your winner, Youngblood Owen Wolf.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's coming up next is the match the whole world has been waiting for. WWE Superstars locked in an intense battle. The conclusion of this battle happens tonight. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one. Let's take a moment to talk about Wolf.
You know, John Cena's one of those guys that you could say was born to perform. I mean, he grew up in a house with 4 brothers and a dad who's a huge WWE fan. The Cena brothers were always beating up on each other. They practically had their own WWE business right there in the basement. John had already built his own set of moves by the time he hit puberty, just out of those battles with his brothers.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Cena reverses it.
Oh, he really telegraphed that one, Cole.
He's literally inches away from victory. Any second, that thing's coming down.
You know, King, we've heard John Cena talk about his family background and how all those experiences with his brothers and father shaped him into the superstar he is today.
Right.
And on one crazy episode of Monday Night Raw, when Randy Orton attacked Cena's dad, we really got to see how much family means to John Cena.
No, you're right, Michael. That really did push Cena to a whole new level of ferocity. For all the battles Cena and Orton had over the years, it didn't seem possible that things could get any more heated. But when his dad got a beatdown from Orton on national TV, it turned John Cena into an entirely different kind of maniac.
No kidding. What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the slam, wasn't it, Cole?
The United States Championship was first introduced to WWE fans in 2001 following the company's purchase of WCW.
You know, when we talk about John Cena, there's no other performer that I can think of in WWE where there's just no middle ground when it comes to how the fans feel about him. I mean, it is either love him or hate him relationship between John Cena and all of these people in the stands.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Oh!
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
Oh, watch out. 2 major blows with that weapon did significant damage.
There's no recovering from that. We started talking about John Cena and the way the WWE fans respond to him. Whether it's positive or negative, the response Cena triggers in the stands is second to none in terms of sheer noise. And really, that's all a performer can strive for. To be a #1 draw, John Cena has definitely achieved that. Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
What do you think it is that has kept John Cena from being universally accepted by WWE fans, King? No matter how impressive his accomplishments are or how many titles he racks up, there are those people out there who will just never get behind John Cena.
Well, he's a polarizing figure, Michael, that's for sure. I've never been able to figure out why some people are just waiting to see John Cena fall. I just don't understand it. It's like his naysayers are tuning into them.
And John Cena is rolling.
Watch it.
Oh, man, there's the 5-knuckle shuffle.
That had to hurt.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. He's trying to mangle his face here.
I have a feeling we're going to see several more demonstrations like that before the night's over. Ow! Ooh, now that's how you do it. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Look at this.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Oh, man, that knee looked painful.
Minus a brief hiatus in the early 2000s, the United States Championship.
Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet.
More damage to the neck. Driven to the mat by a spine buster.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Well, as for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career, I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right. There's nothing like having a WWE debut against a main event star. And at the time, that's exactly what John Cena did. There's no doubt that had a major effect on Cena's career and the goals he set for himself here in the WWE.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Of course, Cleveland, Ohio is the hometown of The Miz, but we won't hold that against this wonderful crowd tonight. Here we go, back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring.
Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though.
He's showing no signs of letting up. Executed perfectly, and check out the look of satisfaction in those eyes.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
He's just a few inches from victory. I think he almost has it. It won't take long now. It's not going to take long to bring it down now. Any second, that thing's coming down.
He's literally inches away from winning this one.
This is it. This is going to be it.
He's literally inches away from victory.
He's got the title. He's got the title.
He's right there. He unhooked
Defending the title decisively.
Look at this. Oh, what a spectacular match.
Here's your winner and still the United States Champion,
Dolph Ziggler makes a point each and every night to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in showing that he's athletically superior, and that while he's stealing the show inside the squared circle, he's stealing the hearts of the female fans in the audience. Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain. Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Let's take a moment to talk about Wolf.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. Oh, I think this man means business. Looking good so far. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed. It appears that part of the game plan heading into this match was to attack the back.
One of my favorite rivalries from Dolph Ziggler's career was against Chris Jericho. I mean, this was one of the rivalries where the action in the ring was phenomenal. And the banter back and forth between the Show-Off and Y2J was just as entertaining.
The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie. He's wild in there. Oh, what's he got in mind?
We're looking at complete domination here.
Boy, Cole, that match between Ziggler and Jericho at SummerSlam 2012 was simply off the charts. And the next night, Dolph got even and defeated Jericho on Monday Night Raw. I could watch those two lock up in the ring anytime.
It's got to be over now. He's setting it up.
Here we go.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Well, you know, when you're set to go against Dolph Ziggler, Cole, avoid the zigzag at all costs. I've seen Dolph grab a hold of someone and hit that move to end a match, even when Ziggler's been on the receiving end of a beating. You know, if an opponent of Ziggler's could have eyes put in the back of their head, I'd say make a doctor's appointment.
Look at this.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Look at him unloading with the Thesz press. No, not again. He's still not through. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Leg drop. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Going to work on that windpipe.
He's going to have a sore throat for months.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, look at the emotion.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
Hey, he's going for it again. Wow, he's still down after that.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
Hey, he's going for it again.
Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
The shoulders are down.
Can we talk about this? What a huge win.
I can't believe what...
Here's your winner, Youngblood.
Don't look now, but we got company.
Hey, what's this? Oh, come on. What we're witnessing here is a systematic attack. This is almost degrading.
The official may have to call this match a no.
Oh, man. There it is.
It's on. Oh, he is making his intentions clear right now.
Another shot for good measure. This is when you know you'll pull out anything you need in order to put away your opponent for good.
Oh, my. Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity right now.
Oh, come on. Is that really necessary?
There's the...
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about Daniel Bryan. Tonight, you attacked him during his match. What was the meaning of this?
This is the WWE. You make your own opportunities. Nothing is given for free over here. If I want to stake my claim as one of the top superstars, I have to go out and get it. That's what I'm doing.
You two have been clashing a lot lately. Is this turning into a rivalry for you?
I don't think it's a rivalry at all. Stuff like this happens day in and day out in the WWE. I just brush it off like it's nothing, because I have bigger goals in mind. He can do whatever he wants, but it's not going to work. Sorry, but that's what it is.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.